I feel like, when are we going to start acknowledging you knew you didn't want to get pregnant? He knew he didn't want to get you pregnant. Y'all were both not taking accountability for the actions that you were taking in the bedroom, and now you birthed the baby. It's not fair for men for us to be like, well, he's not taking accountability in this situation, because I believe, and y'all can crucify me if you want to, it is up to a woman if she gets pregnant or not.
Let me give you an example.
It is our responsibility to take care of that.
Let me give you an example.
1,000%. It's my body, my choice. Why is that only when it's convenient?
So you don't think it's 50-50?
But that's what I'm saying. I think the man's
responsibility
on
the
front end, right? Yo, you slid in raw.
Right.
That's number one.
But why are we letting a man slide in raw? It's my responsibility.
Number two, you shot up the club.
Why are you letting a man shoot up your club? That's my responsibility.
But you have a lot of women who are having sex that say they both had the option to choose to have sex that wasn't protected. A lot of women don't know that a man is going to shoot up the club. A lot of women don't even want to have a baby, and men do that to trap them.
Right.
So to say that it completely exonerates the man and put that decision solely on the woman, that's a lack of accountability, because both parties have to be held accountable. We both made a decision, right? We both made a decision. We both
have a baby.
But if you have sex, then you assume that a baby is going to happen, because you're only supposed to have sex for the procreation of a baby.
Y'all may think that it's a 50-50 deal, but what if every woman were to start to take the responsibility of her own body? What if a woman, instead of going home and sleep with, we live in such a hookup culture, and it is creating death, disease, and children that we don't want. It is creating so much resentment and self-hate and low self-worth, and now we want to do all these things in our life, and we already know, because we as women are the custodial parent, which means we have the children more often than the man does. And if all you're doing is harboring resentment and negativity and how unhappy you are and all of these things, and now you're trying to raise a child, and then that father is a reflection of all the places that you feel like you failed, all the things that you feel like you now no longer get to have, all the relationships that you would have been able to get, but now people are looking at you a little bit different because you're a single mom and you act ghetto when that man comes around. I'm just saying, Ace, that if that's the case, that's the problem. We got to take responsibility for our bodies.
Welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. It's me again, WJ, and we already know we got something interesting to talk about today. They went off. What is the key thing you hear when you hear this conversation? Some sides say no, it's the man's responsibility. Some say no, it's the woman's sole responsibility. 1,000%. One thing we can all agree on is there has to be accountability. There has to be accountability. And this is killing us in our society today. No accountability. Nobody wants to be accountable. Everybody wants to point the finger. I remember my grandfather, and you can try it just now. You can point a finger. Used to say, when you point a finger at somebody, 3 other fingers are coming back to you. Go figure. Well, the focus of the topic today, happy wife, happy life. Will this offend you? Is that what it really should be? One other thing we could all agree on here, or we can all see, maybe we don't agree, but we can all see. Some are saying it's the man's responsibility. Some are saying it's the woman's responsibility. One thing is really clear. It's not the responsibility of one person to make everybody happy. It's the responsibility of everybody to make everybody happy in a relationship setting. So therefore, it is not happy wife, happy life. It is happy spouse, happy house. What about starting from there? And might this just be the reason for this whole shenanigan going up here? Nobody wants to put the responsibility on anybody. If we were all accountable, if we all lived our lives with accountability in mind, maybe that would help change a lot of things. When you have sex with someone, you know it's going to lead to pregnancy. You don't want the pregnancy, but you want to have sex. So why don't you do it the right way? Get committed, get married to the person, and you can have all the sex you want. How about that? and all this whole, he did it raw, he did it this way. Why are you doing something you're not capable of handling? Do things the right way so you can get the right results. Accountability is missing in our society. And that is also why we have this mindset, happy wife, happy life. So unless the wife is happy, we're not happy. Life is not good for everybody. Wrong. That's a selfish mindset. And that's why the society is the way it is today. That's why most women go around thinking all they have to bring is just themselves. No character. Nothing to present to the man. It's all about what they have, how they have to be made to feel good, and everybody will be good. But that is not how things should be done. And that is hurting us. Well, I want us to take a look and listen to this next video. Please put your comments in the comment section below. And he says it as I believe it's what's going on with this whole happy wife, happy life nonsense that we've got going on. Take a look at this next video, and as this man says it all, as I'd like to put it, and this may offend you, and it will offend some, as always. But we're here to state as things ought to be, and you can take it or you can leave it. Take a look.
I'm just getting off our coaching call this morning, and I need to address something that we have been doing with men that we just got to stop doing. We need to stop telling this lie, all right? Especially religious and church people. Stop telling men, hear me. Stop telling men, husbands especially, that if they will just lead and get themselves together and do the work and take care of their wives, that a happy wife will make a happy life. The devil is a lie. Stop telling that lie. Preachers, stop preaching that mess. Stop, coaches, stop telling people that foolishness. Y'all, where y'all getting that from? That ain't in the word. Ain't no such thing as no happy wife, happy life. Why are we doing that? Because the truth of the matter is that you as a man can do everything that you're supposed to do. But if your woman ain't doing the work also, y'all not talking to me in here. Come on, what we talking about here? It take two to tango. Come on, how can two walk together except they be in agreement? And so we got to stop sending this message with men that, you know what I'm saying, is all on them. Get yourself together and then everything else will fall in place. It doesn't work like that in a marriage. You got to have two people that are going to work. I lead the Winning Circle. It's a men's accountability community. As a result of this community really is the result of a lot of women saying to me, hey, help my husband. We need to help these men. And so what are we doing? We're holding men accountable. And what I'm hearing from the men in the community is we need something like this for women. Because who's holding them accountable? I know they're supporting each other and talking to each other, but are they holding each other accountable to take care of their men, to serve their men, to love on their men, to do the healing work that they need to do? We telling men that they need to do that for women, but is there anybody out there that's holding sisters accountable? And so my message is very clear. My message is simply, both of y'all got to do the work.
Yes.
And we got to stop telling men that if they just get fixed, everything gonna get fixed. It ain't true.
Wow. My hands are up. He said it all. The only thing I want to chime in to show how crazy and how selfish-minded this statement is. I was having a conversation with a lady. This is many years ago. And she, a grown woman, actually, not just a young lady. It's a grown woman. She was single, has a son. And obviously the son is he's of that age, starting to date and, looking for his own woman. So we were having a conversation. And I said to her, and she was a firm believer in a happy wife, happy life. I said to her, well, I'm not sure where you came up with that, but let me ask you a question. If this same mindset that you have, a happy wife, happy life, if your son comes with a woman tomorrow, introduces her to you and says, Mom, this is the lady that I want to marry. Her mindset is happy wife, happy life. So it's all about me. If I'm not happy, nobody's happy. He has to do everything to make sure that I'm happy. He has to serve me. I don't get to do anything because I'm just a woman. How would you feel? You know what she said to me? The devil is a liar. I did exactly what I'm doing right now, laughing. And I said to her, so why is that? Said, that doesn't sound right. I said, well, but you are saying that now. So how come when it comes to your son, it doesn't sound right? But when it comes to you, she says, well, I never really thought about it that way. I just thought about it from my perspective. And that is my point. We always think from a selfish standpoint. Hence, that's why we're not having the right results. We need to think from a selfless standpoint. If this were done to me, would I be okay with that? And we can see the answer is uppercase N-O. Well, please put your comments in the comment section below. We'd like to know what you think. Should it be a happy wife, happy life? You know what I think about that. Answer is no. It should be a happy spouse and a happy house. If this offends you in any way, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But please put your comments in the comment section below. I'll be coming back again with more pieces. You know how we like to close. We never like to leave without reminding ourselves that we always remember we've got one life with many seasons. So we want to make the best of it. I'll see you soon. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.